Music lovers and orchestra lovers around the world, hello and welcome to my channel, Orchestra Lesson. In this video, we're going to focus on one orchestral work. I will play and show you how to practice difficult passages, which I hope will make them easier, leading to a better and more enjoyable orchestral experience. Let's get started. Today's piece is Ludwig van Beethoven's 7th Symphony. We'll be focusing on the third and fourth movements today. First, we will look at the third movement, which is a fast movement with many of Beethoven's comical nuances, making the movement difficult to play. One of the most important matter in this opening passage is to keep the forte all the way to the third beat of the second bar. Because of its difficulty, we sometimes play piano on the third beat of the second bar, but we must play it as it's written. A single forte is written in measure 89 and two fortes in measure 91. We have to make the difference. Keep the bow well into the string and use broader strokes to achieve the two fortes. In measure 117, make sure the grace notes are heard, so I recommend not playing them too fast. This is one of Beethoven's comical nuances. The passage is same as the beginning, only there's no crescendo or forte written. If we're not careful, we put a crescendo starting in measure 279, but we must avoid that. On the contrary, try to make a decrescendo and you will stay in piano. The fourth movement is based on the march of the French army with its fast and glorious character. We have to be careful not to be too aggressive, otherwise our tone will become sounding harsh. The opening passage comes back over and over again throughout the movement, and we have to remember to play the sforzandos diligently every time. At the same time, we should not rush the slurred 16th notes, so try to feel the tempo and rhythm in your left hand. Be careful not to play the chords beginning in measure 21 too short. Play them with good bow strokes and make the instrument resonate. The 16th notes in measure 34 should be played legato. Think more about making a good line to take the phrase all the way to measure 38, rather than how fast or loud you can play the 16th notes. In measures 39, 40, and 41, we change the bows because, well, we have to, otherwise we run out of bow. We have to be diligent to Beethoven's slurs, so no accent or strong articulation should be heard. Here, we have to sustain the long note until the lower strings take over the melody. If you save your bow on the sforzandos, you should be fine. This is one of Beethoven's iconic writing, a long sequence with many harmony changes. When you practice, make sure you have all the correct notes, and in performance, you should think ahead what you're about to play. In a fast piece like this, I recommend you prepare your left hand during the rests, which would make you play more comfortably. As I have mentioned before, you should think of playing legato in passages like this. Think of the phrase. In measure 438, we have our first 3 fortes. Use more bow than pressure, and at the same time, use your entire body as well. I hope you liked this video of Beethoven's 7th Symphony, the 3rd and 4th movements, and I hope it was helpful in practicing difficult passages. In a fast-moving piece like this, there's a tendency to rush and the dynamics and details being disregarded. If you can keep calm and concentrate on beautiful tone and phrase, you can bring your orchestral playing to a higher level. Please leave comments below, and if you have any requests to what piece you would like me to do in the future, I will try to meet as many requests as I can. That's all for today. Happy music making, and see you again.